would you do to improve your community? It could be slowing down traffic. Maybe you think it needs to be more walkable, or you want a place to hang out outside. AARP is helping make some of those things happen with special grants. Mark Hensley with AARP North Carolina is joining us to talk about the grants gifted just this year. So these are called community grants. Kind of explain how much money, statewide has been given out.
Yes, Tanya. So this has been going on for about 10 years from AARP nationally. It is an $8 million opportunity for all 50 states and 3 U.S. territories. And it is about infusing small mini grants into the community with a great return on that investment.
Okay, in North Carolina, we got some bucks.
We did. We got $237,000 plus. Those were in the form of 21 grants, as large as 25,000, as low as $2,500.
Okay, and these grants kind of explain, they're not for like just people over the age of 50.
Right. So first of all, the only eligible are municipalities or nonprofits, and it's about making change in the community. As you said, make it more walkable, make it more beautiful, make it more accessible. And as we talked about, what is good for an 80-year-old is often good for an 8-year-old. You think about the mom with a jogging stroller, it's just as beneficial of that cutout sidewalk to that mom as it is to a person using a walker or wheelchair.
Okay, and every single year, different communities, they apply for these grants, and then some are being chosen for this year. So this year, I know that there is a grant that's in Liberty.
That's right. The town of Liberty requested funding, and it's a project that will build a looped sidewalk around a parking area. This is around a new venue at Freedom Park. It makes it more accessible. The walkway provides safety and accessibility for all.
And so that's something where, they could be like, well, we're just going to have a grass area that goes from each part. But this makes it easier to include the basketball field to the soccer field to wherever the parking lot is, that kind of thing. It just makes, like you said, the community a little bit more livable.
Yes, and AARP believes that all people living in rural areas, often they're forgotten about. And so the town of Liberty is a rural area, but has a rich culture. And this certainly helps the municipality of the town of Liberty.
Okay, now let's talk about Elon, because Elon got an interesting grant as well. And this is a totally different thing. It's not like a park bench. It's not a sitting area. It's not a sidewalk. It's something totally different.
AARP is committed to closing the digital divide, knowing that all people, regardless of their age, need digital connectivity, whether it is connecting with your pharmacy, with your physician, or just getting driving instructions. So the Elon First Baptist Church received a grant, and it's really an intergenerational program to take younger people to work with older adults with hands-on technology, helping them on a regular basis improve their knowledge about how to use that little computer they carry in their hand or in their pocketbook every day.
Yeah, I love that. I love that the teenagers are going to help those who need some tech help who maybe aren't as well versed. And that's something that you can sign up for, and it's going to be a free tech meeting once a month. All right, how do communities who are thinking to themselves, okay, I want this for next year, what do they need to do?
Okay, we all know about New Year. So your first thing is, when you celebrate New Year, know that next week AARP will open their Community Challenge Grant application process. Again, it will be a total of $8 million available. There is no match to that. The paperwork is very straightforward, and the applications are open through about mid-March. So think about tax day. And this is the time to start thinking about what project you want to make an improvement in your community, whether it's like up in Mount Airy with their Granite City Greenway. They got a grant a number of years ago to add seating and put in bike racks. And then here in our backyard, the city of Greensboro got a sizable grant to improve a crosswalk to make it more accessible to retail and grocery shopping in Southeast Greensboro.
I know there's all different things, and maybe you think to yourself, well, what are the options for us? You can go on the AARP website and look at the community grants and maybe get some ideas and then see what you want to do for next year. Mark, we appreciate your time and your expertise, and we love the money that's coming in for North Carolina for all these community grants. This interview is going to be in the Who Wants to Know section of our website.